What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to this John Brown TV production of the NAD Putter Challenge, Bremerton, Washington. My name's Kyle Rife. I'm joined today by Chris Holden.
Hey, guys.
This is a fun event, huh? I mean, putters only.
Can't throw anything else.
Yeah, like it.
And hopefully nobody's cheating out there and throwing a driver that is stamped with a putter stamp or something. Anyway, Tyler's hot right now. He is 7 under through 9, and he's leading the card.
Leading you and Dylan, who are both at 6 back, and Kyle and Louie looking to get things fired up in the back.
Yeah. Really surprising slow start for Kyle. And
you knew right out of your hand that was going to the tree, yeah?
Yep. I knew right where it was going and everything.
All of us West Sounders have done it plenty of times. There's one thing to beat on the tee, and it's
Hole 10 has one freaking tree right in the center of the fairway and gets people quite often.
Dylan's a little low with that approach, the tee shot. Louis is going backdoor. That's the Nick Williams route over there.
Okay.
Okay, he's known. He's known, at least to me, for that route.
Okay.
And Kyle's pumping a Luna, probably? Turnover disc? Oh, did you know that was on you, or you did? You were on this card.
1 foot, 2 feet or so from an ace. Ooh, look at this angle.
Is sweet. Dean Phillips on the catch cam, everybody, your tournament director. Oh, we're getting the follow flight. Oh, John, I'm so sorry for you. That
About
you didn't
1
get that
inch
film.
higher and 1 foot to the right, and that's in.
Ah, that was money. Is he still got a putt, or did that
horrible reaction?
Wide? Yeah,
tester.
When you hit the cage that hard, it's gonna react, man.
I'm facing some Nat Park problems here, hitting trees left and right, and now I got a deep putt.
For Parsky,
huh? Frustrating to get a bogey on this course, but it happens.
It does happen.
Ton of trees.
More often than people think.
Yeah, look at how far he got after that.
Well,
is he putting with a Challenger OS? He is. That's a Challenger OS right here. Oh man, that is just unfortunate to not capitalize off such a great drive. And here's Tyler's continuing the domination.
Machine right now. Tyler's at did you say Ohio?
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
Okay.
I don't know really. I think he got lost and found himself in Washington. I really don't know, but here he is.
He's got a chance to play in a putter-only event, man. I mean, you just get on a plane.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we're going to be seeing touring pros next year at this thing. Almost certainly. Unfortunate to take that bogey, but, there's plenty of birdies and ace runs on this back nine to be had, so...
Hole 11. Here's one of the... No, I'm going to call it the tightest gap on the course.
Absolutely, man. Hole 11 is a tricky little mistress. Look at this. The out-of-towner rolls in, and he's like, I just throw a straight putter right up the middle.
Oh, that's textbook. Yep. Dylan has a Nova here.
He's got quite a collection of Novas, as I recall.
He throws them well.
Not that time.
Yeah, not that time. But I'll vouch for him that he makes some really pretty shots out of those things. Kyle is just not Kyle right now. This is a Kyle kind of hole right here.
It's kind of more like we're watching Kyle Rife play NAD right now. Than
for sure. That guy is not good.
He's not. Although
just kidding.
He is rumored, since I know him well, I like to throw a forehand roller on this hole, actually, and the piggy's not a bad choice.
All right, we're moving on because forehand roller is just crazy, and this is a little lucky on the right side, but faces some misfortune at the very end. Yeah.
You just missed your gap on the wrong side of that tree, but
good upshot by Dylan here. Yeah,
for sure. You want to get through this track. I don't care what disc you're throwing. You better know how to get a bailout shot like Dylan did right there. You got to be able to save those pars. So.
Probably about 40, upper 30s here.
Well, I see the cable, so yeah, upper 30s, sure. Nice putt, kid.
Thank you. A little wobbly, but In is in.
Yeah, nothing. If I was going to criticize, I would say you're about 1 inch left of the pole instead of 1 inch right of the pole. Don't be knocking that wobble. That was a great putt.
Always feels good to get a good jump putt in.
For sure. Remind you that you can get in from wherever you're at, you know?
Yeah, good putt by Louie. And good save by Dylan there. Off the tee, you kick left off the first tree on this hole, and it's not always a for sure par.
Yeah, I mean, if you're down there on the right or left, there's some bad spots on the left too, but yeah, it can get bad quick.
And look at the scores now. Kyle cannot be feeling good about being tied with Louie Tran.
You know what? Kyle's not happy because he's not 10 down right now.
Yeah.
He's not playing against these guys,
He's playing for greatness, and,
That's right.
he's capable of great things.
This is a great tee shot, man.
Tyler is really feeling it right now.
Yeah.
He is,
You've played this hole enough. It's slightly uphill, and the tendency is to pull things to the right from a lot of players. You really do seem to miss the gap, and he just peered that with that anode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that shot. That was beauty.
Impressive stuff from Tyler.
And this is your classic whoops.
Yep, just what you were talking about. It's so easy to do.
It's something about the uphill angle, I think, because it's so common to see players do that.
Yeah. And it could be a tricky up and down from that. Yeah, that right side.
There are some spots for some jump putt looks down those alleys down there, but you're right.
Sure.
It could be tricky over there on the right.
Depending on just there's some weird spots with some bushes and trees in a way.
Even Kyle. He's got the lucky miss over here. This definitely works all the time.
Yeah, it works. You throw that shot he just threw, you gotta get there half the time.
Yeah.
Louie showing off his forehand. He's really good at that, man. He's so smooth with the forehand.
Another good forehand player right here, Dylan. Slate. Not amazing? Couldn't really tell where that went.
I think he is parked. I couldn't see it myself. But,
okay.
And this is a really tricky, to be honest, spot to be in. I'm just happy to get up and down there because there's a lot of branches in my way there. But Kyle from 28 or so. Maybe a little 25, I don't know, but
that was a great shot. He missed right, but it popped up and just carried straight. That was actually really nice instead of a late fade that would have brought it into a tree or something.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's cleaning up.
Good par save. Louie stoked. Here's Tyler to continue the hot streak, man. Look at him. He's 9 down right now, and now he's 10. That's an awesome spot to be. 10 after 12 is just killing it. He's really ditching the card, too. Look at that. Nobody within 3 strokes of him.
Sure. Still a lot of trees, though. A lot of trees to navigate.
Oh, and we're coming to the part of the course that is really tough. This is probably the shortest hole in the course, but a lot can happen.
16 might be closer, but
he hits the main gap, but a little too turned over. But it still.
The main thing on this hole is to get off the tee pad. If you hit one of those trees within 50 feet, 3 can be very difficult. The rest of the way home is pretty much safe, though. If you
Kyle threw a good shot there. Couldn't stay clean. Just not his day.
Yeah.
Yeah, just barely misses that for Louie. If it was probably 4 inches to right, probably parked.
So, do you like the hyzer route or the straight at it route?
The straight at it route. I really don't look away from my target here. I really just am trying to hit my target.
Gotcha.
I think it's acing, but a little right there.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, that little tree that you have in the way, it is kind of a monster.
Yep.
It's just there's something about it. It just seems to be in the way.
Dude, you're so
from
right.
Every angle.
You're so right here. Dylan, a little sawed off maybe. You got the right distance though.
See, but I would rather be over there by them stumps.
Oh yeah,
you're totally right.
You know what you're talking about. You've played this course a few times.
I have played this track a few times.
Louie from way deep.
It was good luck. I like it.
Man, off the top. That is not good fortune to skip off the top like that so often. He's done it a couple times now,
and these are the worst shape too. Mach 5 baskets are like ramps when you hit the top of them.
Yeah.
They're like hitting launchers, you know. Kyle. Yeah, the way this round started, he was canning those putts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's just kind of hit a lull, you know. And that do it to you. Yeah, right there. It's a question mark shaped tree, man.
It is hard. There's low branches too, and
yeah.
I was so worried. Am I gonna get it high enough? And I got it too high. It's just it's a weird tree.
Look at this reaction he got. He ended up way outside the circle on that.
Dude, he's just getting the bounces, man. They're not going his way. Dylan from 25 to 30.
I believe it's pronounced Dylon.
Dylon right here. Dylon.
Nice putt. Putting that pure white wizard in the basket. Louie's just hoping to just be done with this whole 13 right now.
He wants to be done with the round.
Yeah, I believe that too, but there you go. One thing at a time. And is this for at least 4 to start this back 9 here in a row?
Oh, he might be putting for par here.
Yeah, I believe you're right. I like this area of this course because you're right near a bunch of tee pads and a bunch of baskets, and
you get to see other stuff.
You kind of get to see some other stuff going on.
And they're not conflicting with each other.
No,
too.
not at all. They're not in play. They're not really in your view when you're playing them. But you can
Hole
look
14, we got another really tight gap to hit. There's 2 twin towers. I don't know what to call them. You've really got to split them, and it's pretty daunting off the tee. Dylan hits the gap, but way too sawed off there.
Yeah.
Pretty well short left. Tyler is just throwing it pretty well, but a little too high. Doesn't get through the late trees. There's a lot of late trees on this hole. You got to kind of get lucky to get through.
You do. I like a straighter disc that still has some fade. I like a
hit
brand
a straight
new
shot
80
that finishes kind of late.
Yeah, it just when it just runs out of juice and just falls down. What you can't see very good on the film is this is a real steep drop off hyzer shot, and nobody's probably going to take this choice. But there's also 2 forehand gaps too that you can play wide out left and attack back to the right. But yeah, most people are going down that twin tower alley, and you're just looking for something to just run out of juice and fall right at the basket.
Yeah.
And right here, what Louie's done is what I would consider to be a textbook normal shot. You want to be a little bit long and left of the basket because that downhill putt can be real sketchy. And there is quite a bit of room to
That's
putt.
a tough upshot Tyler just had because that had a chance to... It came down on a hyzer angle on a hill like that, and it can always kind of roll,
Absolutely.
but
there is a bunch
tough
of
upshot from up high on the hill like that, basically. Dylan from 40-ish.
Oh, that was a nice look.
He wanted it.
A little nose up.
Dylan and Louie are talking a little smack to each other right there, which is why Dylan was laughing.
Can believe it.
Louie got the better of him there. I get my birdie here. I needed that mini right there too. Louie with the bird.
This always feels like a good birdie, no matter what position you're playing it from, just because of this hill, you know? Like, a lot of trees on this hill.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it a plus birdie or anything, but
it's in the top 4, I'd say, hardest holes out here. Or at least expecting birdie.
I mean, sometimes I think of 14 and 15 the same way.
15 is the hardest birdie, I'd say, on this red to A layout.
No, I'd have to think about that. Even just over, well...
Yeah, thumber zone.
Look at that stop.
It's a little rollout. I didn't know that. I was wondering how I got so far and right.
And the backhand turnover shot, well, I love this shot, actually. The straight shot with a putter.
Yeah, it's
a little short. You just didn't get it high enough to...
It's so demanding to hit that shot. So demanding.
Well... Yeah. No, that's great. We get a little long there.
I think it's pin high, but too far left.
To left, really, with that tight angle to the bend. No, that's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, it's probably not a 4 bad, but
right.
I used to always think a lot of players try to throw big turnovers on this shot, and it's really not that at all. It's a straight shot, and then you stuck with this challenging approach through these trees down the hill. You know,
right here is not too challenging. This is pretty easy.
This is pretty simple. There's so many roots in the steep hill right there. Is you gotta worry about that putt. This is a fun putt, man. I've lined these up, trying to run them right here. Oh, nice. I did not know that was going in, folks. That was a great putt.
He snuck it in there.
Yeah. There's something about this little alley of trees. There's a bunch of ways to get there, you know.
What a great putt, man. That was so far I'd say the putt of the round, maybe. That was
this 9 for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Great putt by Louie. Dylan from man. Yeah. I think we got big putted by Louie or something, maybe.
It's a thing.
We're all gonna clean up our bars here.
15's a tough hole. Not so bad in the A position like we're playing today, but it can be a challenging get. Guys are giving each other leaves. So that's nice. Bring back the kindergarten. So 16, we're going straight up the hill. I want to have the 6 on film.
This, I'd say, is the best ace run on the course.
For sure. But among a lot of ace runs.
You don't want to ace run it that hard, though.
Yeah, you don't want going past is scary, actually.
Yeah, you don't want that death putt.
Oh, come on.
A little low, but hey, I'll take a park job.
Yep. I would way rather have your putt than...
Whoa, what is going on here?
That was the worst rollout I've ever seen.
Okay, get this. I'm going to say, between rounds, I hit the tree that's 10 feet to the right.
Okay.
And rolled all the way back to the pad.
Dude, seen it. I've seen that. I've seen putts that were... Tee shots go long, and seen people throw into this. Often there's a wind blowing right up this hill, and when you hit the putt back at it, it'll just sail a disc.
Yep. Exactly. And look at this. This guy is just feeling it.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a tester. Kyle's got to be just thinking ace at this point because he's not having a good round for his standards. I guess the park job, that'll do. I've never seen that whole ace, by the way.
Well, I believe our boy Nick Boardman is on film with an ace on this hole. I have seen one on film. I think it's some cell phone footage.
Oh, you know what? I've seen
John,
that.
Maybe
I've
throw
seen
that in
that.
the links.
He's confused by hitting the top. He's like, I'm Louie Tran. That needs to go in. Oh, he's sneaking that in, huh?
Yeah, this is what you want to see on 16, a whole bunch of birdies,
Yep.
Random par thrown in there. 17 is an interesting hole to the A position like we're playing today. I think it's
a lot of ways to attack it, really.
Yeah.
I'm trying to throw mine out left, and hopefully it pokes through.
Really? You're throwing a turnover backhand through the wall of trees. I'm not going to argue with that result at all. I usually throw the sidearm when I want to go that route, or throw a putter up the middle, you know?
Yeah. If I had a stable or like a wider rim disc, maybe. Like, I don't trust my forehand with a zone or a harp. I just don't like the feel of it.
Yeah, I've never thrown.
Here's more textbook, I'd say.
This is what right.
But look,
that can be.
that's what I don't really like about attacking that route. I feel like it's more apt to fade left, and where if I'm doing a turnover, I could kind of slide it into the hill and not fish that up. Yeah.
Don't see a lot of players throw the tunnel shot backhand, the turnover approach. That's Louie's fixing to be done here. He's ready to be done.
Yeah. That tree he hit on that, he was attacking the route that Tyler hit.
Okay.
And what Louie did is the reason why I don't do that, because I can just as easily hit the right tree and face a tough par save. And the last thing I want to do is take bogeys out on this birdie or die course.
Yeah. What none of these players did was hit that little skinny tree at the opening, which is
kind of surprising.
That is surprising. That's man.
Yeah,
good old Mach 5s, man. Ejecting that disc off to a whole nother course.
Tyler from 35.
Oh, man. Having made this putt a bunch of times, it's totally doable, but it always feels amazing when you can that putt from the bottom of that hill, you know.
Great birdie for Tyler, and he is sitting 12 down right now. That is just hot fire.
Yeah, that's hot fire.
Louie, who is one of the better putters I know, sitting from the same spot. He will not be big putted today. Saving bogey. Maybe a little fired up after Tyler's make there. And hits it. Dylan sitting 25 or so.
Making full use of his 30 seconds for his putt.
Yeah.
Are you rubbing off on him,
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think you're right about that. I take my time on those putts, and I think if you, this is risky of me to say, but if you rewatch his putt there, he probably only took 18 to 20 seconds.
Right, I agree.
It just feels like a lot longer with his pump fakes, and that's how it is for me. And what the heck am I doing here? Oh, I'm happy.
He's jacked, man.
Oh, I felt good. 2 straight park jobs. Heck yeah. Feeling it.
Going into 18, we want to see 5 down, if not more down on this hole for the card. Straight at it, 225. We're going to do a little turnover, easy putter, and that's called a park job, folks.
Yeah.
Right there. Valet service. Don't forget to tip him. This might be a little pulled.
Yeah, a little bit, but
I got the good kick off the cedar tree there, so no biggie.
Oh, Tyler. Tyler is done. Or not Tyler, but Kyle is. Oh, look at that. He's just not getting any love, man.
Yeah, he pumped that a little strong.
Pretty shot by Dylan here. I'm telling you, him and that Nova, he throws some great shots with that thing.
It's nice. And that's a pretty one, too. It looks like a watermelon. See, Louie's not feeling this shot, but that's that's totally makeable. Well, maybe he got a little left there than I thought. As I originally stated, totally makeable putt.
Yeah.
Every time I end up fading left on that shot, I think, oh man, but Kyle, even in his frustration,
finishes with the turkey, it looks like.
Turkey, yeah.
Nice putt by Dylan.
Absolutely.
That's 3 birdies so far. I'm pretty much set for 4. Can Tyler
Are we gonna get
complete the star frame here? It's a pretty easy putt.
Wind looks negligible.
Yeah. Maybe the only thing that could stop him is just thinking about, man, this is for 13 under par. But he gets it.
He does it.
13 under par. That'll be the hot round for the MPO in the first round.
Which, yeah, about what we expected to see, big number. And Chris is doing a strange, I'm not looking at the basket.
I'm getting way too cocky.
Are you mad at the basket or, okay.
Just getting too cocky.
Hey everybody, this was a blast. Thanks for watching JBTV. Want to throw some shout outs to our sponsors. Kraken Disc Golf. Give a shout out to Craig Carlson. We got Gateway Disc, Discraft, Innova, and the West Sound Disc Golf Association on board. And yeah, join us for that second round.
Yeah, it was fun watching that exciting first round with you, Kyle. I'll see you in the next round, maybe.
All right, you bet, man.
Yeah.
Later.